Right around the country, it is the Jimmy and Nath Show, and we love this bloke, Jim.
Yeah, Nathan, as you get the round of applause ready for a music producer who is renowned for his high-energy performances, infectious beats and chart-topping hits, and one half
No, he got a cream.
Okay, sorry. One half of EDM powerhouse that is Peking Duck. With numerous awards, accolades under their belt, including multiple ARIA awards, Peking Duck solidified their position as one of Australia's most beloved electronic acts. So they went, that, we're going to do our own stuff. And today he's here to talk about that. Something that is a fusion of two of his favourite music styles, electronic music and country music. This project just isn't about the tunes, though. It's a realm where melodies meet mindfulness, sparking conversations on mental health and fostering safe havens for sharing personal stories on social platforms. He has already had a string of impressive releases, and today is no different with his newest collab with Australia's very own Avea. For their new single, Rodeo. Please welcome to the show, YOGA. That's Your Only Great Always Yoga, a.k.a. Ruben
Oh my God!
Our boy is back.
What a lead-in! Holy dooly! I don't think I even knew myself as well as you know me.
I know you will.
I just love following along.
I know
going,
you're
"Geez,
sent."
He's done all that. When you came in this afternoon, we could smell you before we could see you.
Yeah.
In a good way.
It's
In a-
quite
yeah.
this. It's a formidable scent.
You're very musky. You smell like many old bound leather books.
Actually, one
Rich
thing I will
marketing.
say, and I love this, and it was the first thing we recognised about each other. You've got the getaway sticks out. I've got the getaway sticks out. We're in shorts weather, baby.
And it's pissing down
And it's
outside.
pissing down with
but
rain.
it is shorts weather
It's
every day.
Shorts weather.
damn, I
yeah. My team look at me going, "What the hell are you wearing?" Your team look at you going, "What the hell are you wearing?" I'm like, hey, we don't work on these things for nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Get
And
it out.
I had a choice when I was much younger. Can I train legs or just wear jeans for the rest? So I'm just wearing jeans for the rest of my
Yeah.
life. And look, you guys have got shoes on. At least I got the Bergs.
Hey,
I got the dog.
okay,
Yeah,
no,
but you have beautiful toes. You really
I've
work
great-
those
They're
toes.
great feet.
Mate, you're on island time. I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's happening.
It's nice.
Yeah, we're all together on this. Yeah.
Hey, Rubes, fresh off Stagecoach, we've got to talk about this because this is sick. It was so mad. Can you explain how this whole thing came about? How did you end up at Diplo's Honky Tonk at Stagecoach?
Oh man, I wish I could articulate even my mother's name right now, but Stagecoach was just a few days ago, and I'm literally a shell of a human. But it was damn wild, and look, the way it came together is actually kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I got booked to play Snow Machine in Japan, and I don't know, somehow the promoter thought it was a good idea to put me on right after Diplo, and I guess warm down the stage,
Sure.
to let people out.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
And so,
Exit music.
exit
Yeah.
music.
And you
yeah.
refuse to do that.
And I mean, I didn't really get the brief. I got up there and I just did what I've been doing with the yoga gigs recently, and it's just been electronic versions of country songs that I've been making myself
Yeah.
because the only other people that do it are the Vavo boys.
Of course.
I was calling them Vavo a second ago. Anyway, Vavo.
Yeah.
Right, we play them every Friday on the
Yeah,
show.
we were calling Vavo. So yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like the biscuit.
Vovo.
Yeah,
Yum.
yeah.
Good
Luscious.
Bicky.
Yeah, it's yum like their music.
Sticky Bicky Kaniki, get me there. Damn. Yeah,
You're a
but
bit
so,
of ice Vovo about in the top.
I am a Vovo. I
Yeah.
literally always dress as one.
Also, thank you for wearing the official sticker when you come into the SCA building that says Ruben Styles, just in case. Because if you weren't wearing that, I'd be like, who the hell is this bloke?
Who is this?
Only one person has done that outside of Ruben. That was
Jess
Jess Malboy.
Malboy. So there's now two. You and
So-
Jess Malboy.
Look, we just don't want to break the rules, you know.
No,
They
that's true.
I get got passed to me, and I go, "What do I do? Do I put it on my ass? I'm not going to put it on my ass.
Not
I can't
again.
put it on my
Not
ass.
again.
Or do I put it on my forehead? What am I, an asshole?" But I put it on my boob where
Yeah,
it should go. You
it
know,
is
I'm
nice.
a good boy. I'm a studious child.
You are.
Yeah, I'm glad.
We've always said that about you.
So I'm
You're a
warming
sweet,
down the
good boy.
stage. I'm
Yeah.
playing go home music, whilst at the same time, getting people on shoulders, doing crouch sounds, get your phone lights out. 300 moments in about 30 minutes.
Excellent.
And all the while playing country music that kind of sounds like electronic music.
Yeah.
And Diplo, he stuck around for my whole set. And he
Side
was
stage, just watching you.
on stage,
On
On
stage.
stage, yeah.
getting his hands up, getting
man.
people involved, filming on his phone. And so I caught him catching me.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was sharing it going, when Diplo starts filming your set or takes over, your socials.
Yeah.
And he replied to a story going, "Lol, country boy," and I was like, and then I said, "Put me on Stagecoach," and he goes, "Give me that Taylor Swift edit," and I was like, "All right,
Deal.
I think we're on."
That's sick.
I sent him a link. He sent me an email, and literally only 2 months later, I'm at Stagecoach in the USA, like the biggest country music festival in the
Huge.
world.
Now, you have always been a fan of country music, yeah? But,
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of mixing it and using it with yoga and everything, or just using it in music sense, what, encouraged you to do that in the first place?
Well, I started doing the odd DJ set. So
Yeah.
yoga started off as a full live band.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it was so hard wrangling together like the whole band for a single show.
Yeah.
Because, the drummer plays in a few other bands and the guitar. And it's so like having to get the whole band together, and then you got like 2 rehearsal days before one show.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I started taking on the old DJ set, and then I was like, and when I started yoga, it was like full Western music.
Yeah,
like,
And
yeehaw.
like
Yeah.
soundtrack, sort of Clint Eastwood sort of music. Big time.
Yeah.
Very much so. But then it also had like a disco element, and I
Yeah.
was like, maybe I should just do some like edits. And it started off with like, I think it was like an Orville Peck edit. I did like in the dead of night, and then it just went off in the DJ set, and I was like, okay, I'll do a few more of these.
Yeah.
Did like Jerry Lee Lewis, Great Balls of Fire, the Top
Yeah.
Gun song.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then
Goodness gracious. Yeah.
goodness gracious. And then it started, and then I was like, screw it, let's go all in. Morgan Wallen. And, and then I saw the Morgan Wallen remix on TikTok
Yeah.
just go shaboom,
Nuts.
shaboom, shaboom. And I'm like, look, I didn't hate the the result from what I just did. And I love the music.
Yeah.
So why am I fighting this? What am I doing
So
here?
it's almost like it was driven by the people loving that. Yeah. It was like you weren't forcing it. People were loving it, so you kept doing it.
Well, I just made the edits for my set, and then and someone was like, "You've got to share this to TikTok," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah," and then it just started popping off,
Yeah.
and so I started remixing more and more country songs.
Yeah.
And then Chicken Fried, my
Yeah.
when I remixed Chicken Fried, that one went insane.
Yeah.
And then
You can't miss with chicken fry.
I
can
mean,
you?
goddamn. And then I ended up closing the whole set of Stagecoach with it. I'll have to send it to you afterwards because I
please
feel
do.
like that'd be a fun one to slip in if you ever get the chance.
Absolutely.
Barbara going to be like, why is yoga? What's going on here on a Friday? It's taking over. Sorry.
Do chicken fry.
But what about rodeo as well?
Yeah, let's
So
talk about rodeo.
Yeah. So rodeo was the result of I got in the studio. I wanted to work with like proper country music producers.
Sure.
And these guys work with Casey Barnes, all the best of the best country artists in Australia.
Yep.
They're called M Squared. They're from Melbourne. And I hit them up and I'm like, hey, boys, I love everything you do. Come on, let's do this properly. And they're like, all right. And so we got down, started like jamming, and they're like, oh, yeah, so you fully want to include like electronic and make it feel a little bit of a dance record, but then like in its heart and soul, it's a country song. I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, goddamn, that's exactly what I want to do. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And then Aviva came along. Yeah.
And then Aviva was in the States
Yep.
at the time, and Aviva is such an incredible singer, and she's an Aussie artist, and I think like second highest Aussie streaming artist.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
it was in our
it's
sheet.
huge.
We were like, what?
It's just insane.
It is
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Her love in the States is gigantic. And then in Australia, for some reason, she's still like relatively unknown. But
Yeah.
like heaps of people over there know her. Like, and they were like, when I got to the States before Stagecoach, they're like, how'd you do a song with Aviva? What's going on there? I'm like,
Is Peking duck big in the States? Like, do you say that and people are like, oh yeah, I've heard you guys, or are they like still?
it's the opposite. With Duck, like we're very well known in Australia.
Yeah, huge.
But in America, you've got to be a bit of an EDM fan.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
Yeah.
like it's a little bit like you could be into hip hop here, but you'd still know Peking Duck.
Yeah.
Like over there, you've got to be like a diehard EDM
EDM
fan.
fan.
Whereas
Yeah.
Jimmy and I see you guys at the F1 and we're like, get me on the track. That's my friend. That's my friend. Rubes, we absolutely love you, mate. We love the new track, Rodeo, the new single with Aviva. It's an absolute belter. Go and listen to Yoga, of course, mate. You're welcome on
If
the
any one of
show.
those mixes,
Yoga with the dots, by the way.
Yeah,
YOGA.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because you got another keyboard for that bloody dot, but
Yeah.
it's YOGA with the dots.
Yeah, don't type
What
in like
happens when
yoga
you put
music.
in yoga? Is it just yoga music?
Oh, there's a lot of meditation. It's actually really nice.
Is that what they originally wanted you for in Japan? They thought you were like meditation wind down.
The bowl that you hit. Dong.
Yeah, they go post Diplo. Let's like put in some really nice,
Yoga.
sound healing because everyone's going to be a bit rattled.
People
What
are
did I do?
People are leaving in Downward Dog.
Well, people do leave shows. Anyway,
Downward dog.
Well, get the rattled people and shake the cage. That's all I heard.
We love you, Rubes. Thank you, buddy.